This episode of The Way Home had it all: romance, a shocking wedding, and a major fight. The cast breaks it all down, and we're here to unpack every twist. Let's dive in. Who does Susanna marry? When Kat and Jacob travel back in time to the 1800s and witness the conclusion of her wedding to Cyrus, that is the response at the conclusion of the most recent episode of Way Home. When Lee, Evan Williams, and Sadie LaFlamme Snow recently visited TV Insider, she said, "Kat is horrified. Kat is baffled as to why. However, Susanna's first instinct is to defend those she cares about. In that regard, she sort of took one for the team, wanting to ensure that Cyrus's focus remained on her by providing him with what he most desired, so that she might, in a way, give herself up for Jacob's protection. However, it turns out that Thomas is also witnessing the wedding. Additionally, this occurs shortly after Kat learnt that Thomas had composed a song about them, while she and her lover, Elliot, deal with a problem with his ex-wife's unexpected visit. Because she can experience two separate emotions at two different moments, and one of them is impossible, Kat feels extremely conflicted. It would never move. And it makes things a little bit confusing because Kat and Elliot are kind of up and down and wondering where we are and where things stand, Lee said. It made sense for Kat to move in with Elliot next door because, as Lee notes, the Landry house is crowded with Jacob now that he is home. Even if there are some doubts. As far as what their relationship is, why she's feeling the way that she's feeling, it's also about advancing their relationship. Additionally, Brady needs to be reassured about their daughter. At the same time, Williams adds, at that point in the narrative, Kat and Elliot are both somewhat unstable, and a lot of presumptions that were previously held are being questioned. Thus, Kat's statement raises doubts about the relationship's overall progress when Elliot hears it, particularly with Emma, her ex-wife there, who is obviously providing clarity and devotion to her relationship with Elliot. At the same time that she sees him, Kat is giving him this confused lack of focus. In my opinion, it creates a risky situation where the relationship is essentially on the line at that precise moment, and we must wait and watch what transpires. In the meantime, Alice is crossing the pond to 1974, where she encounters teenage incarnations of her grandparents, Dell and Colton, as well as teen Evelyn, whom everyone assumed was with Colton. Dell is somewhat worried that Alice will witness the start of their relationship because it was more nuanced than we all realized. However, LaFlamme Snow observes, I believe Alice has a lot of grace for the people in her life, and she's seen a lot more of their lives than they could have ever imagined that their adolescent child, their granddaughter, or their friend, neighbor, or girlfriend's child would see. It's complex, but I think it's very remarkable that she is able to allow the people in her life to be the versions of themselves that she has known and knows now. And I believe that's where Dell is attempting to shield Alice from that. However, Alice is tackling it head-on because she wants to learn more and believes that the more she understands, the more she will be able to support her family. And that's how she's always felt, she adds. In the first season, Alice was free to support her mother however she saw fit. LaFlamme Snow says she has to step back and sort of rely on that relationship with Evelyn, and she has to find everything through that relationship when she sees that something is difficult for Dell and Colton. She is unable to approach Dell and introduce herself as Alice. Are you interested in becoming best friends? Everything would be ruined. That didn't happen, and what occurs always does. She is therefore learning to work with a kind of new set of rules for this portion of her time travel adventure. Thank you for watching.